The ball is loose and the chase is on. York.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the more productive players around, despite being a defender. When you look at his stats and see his contributions, you can realise how key a player he really is. And I suppose in many ways...
He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Ribery, and he's whipped it across. Now it's Beckham. And it's Messi. Now it's Girassi. Oh, important interception. Ribery. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, and he's through the middle. There's the hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Indonesia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
York. And it's slung out wide. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Might be... And the shot! He scores! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
York very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
York couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Can he spark a counter here? Girassi. Defending was strong and firm. Girassi. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Endrick. York. Ruben Neves. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's picked out the run. Now the finish!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Back into the middle, brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Girassi! He scored! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Davids, passing nice and neat, and he's managed to get rid. Davids, nice sequence of passes this. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Rice. Oh, we expected better, and so did he.
Has been indicated.
And it's lofted through here. Aim forwards. Gently done.
Messi really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to...
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Place it in low. Can he put it away? They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
We have ourselves a real game. Can he finish? Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cannavaro makes the interception. Ribéry. York. And that's a superb pass. Oh, another save. Corner number 3 coming up. Oh, it's come loose. Corner number 4 coming up here. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way.
We're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And that should get the job done. That is ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's... And Messi! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Messi! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
For this match was
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Indonesia take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Good ball over the top. Messi. Cleared without complication.
Indonesia are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Messi. And now the breakaway. He's through here. Now it's Rice. That's an excellent interception.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
99.
Shapes to shoot! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Serginho. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Danielson. That's a throw. Mohamed Salah. Haaland. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. He could be in here. Decent hit! Sticks it away! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting...
And he's had a hit! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And here's Neymar. Looking for the run-up. Neymar has it in a wide position.
Indonesia need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Well, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Hernandez gets over and intercepts, and the counter is on. That has been cut short. And it's Ribery. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, works it forward. Neymar.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Indonesia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Forlan is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ribery. And he's York! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. In for a header! And that's caused a worry or two. And here's Mbappe. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that could set him on his way. And it's Forlan. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Beckham. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the shot, York! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Hernandez touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Ribery. He is through here. Now the ball, oh, what a climb! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Indonesia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Forlan. Can he finish? And yes, it's there!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has been cut short. Endrick. That looks a cracking ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Indonesia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Passing is crisp and sharp. York! York! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's lofted through here. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Ribery. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He can run onto that. Mbappe. Ranieri. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Endrick looking understandably energised after his goal. He's got away. There's the hit! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Messi just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Forlan. He's had a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveler.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good...
It's Forlan! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Indonesia really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ranieri. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Mbappe. Now who's going to be first to this? Couldn't squeeze it through. Lima for Messi. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe! Oh, just skips past his man. Beckham! It's a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
York.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Van Bouten powering forward here.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Number 21. Mohamed Salah.
Alexander-Arnold makes the interception.
71,000.
Plays it in. Can he finish? It's there! Simplicity itself.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Indonesia get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Nicked it back promptly. Caught offside that time. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Neymar.
Indonesia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's...
Mbappe! And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And he's there to retrieve it. He's looking to set free a runner. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And it's Messi. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please...
He gets big! He's got a goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Messi. Mbappe. And we're done. Indonesia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
That's a little off target. Oh, he's been caught napping.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Looking for the run.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Under an awful lot of pressure.
York playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And here's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Mbappe.
Shot a goal! Goal! Ajax!
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
After 12 minutes is number 2, Gareth Bale.
Tunisia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi.
York. Ribéry. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
The goal scorer after 14 minutes
Oh,
is
beautifully dispatched.
number 8,
There was no reaching that.
Ribéry.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Bale.
Pinches it off him. Davids.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Very nicely done.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Messi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's just misjudged that one.
It'll be a throw-in.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Now it's
Mbappe! Goal! Ajax! And they're back in front.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Ajax take the lead. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe.
Bale. De Bruyne.
Oh, that's well spotted. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Bale.
Now it's De Bruyne.
It's Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Ribery.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Lima makes the interception. Had a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Ajax with the corner, they're first. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. York.
Oh, sweet feet.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And that's been won straight back.
2 added minutes
Bruno
have been
Fernandes.
indicated.
York. Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And there is the half-time whistle. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bale! And he hits the net! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Ajax take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Out to the right. Now the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho. He's looking wide. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Xavi Simons. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Knocks it out wide.
Hits one! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Messi. And Messi!
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Serginho. Hernandez. Some really good shapes to shoot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Van Dalton. Indonesia have reclaimed it.
York! And one more try!
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Ribery.
De Bruyne.
Davids wins the duel this time. Short changes him with that pass. Real chance here.
Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Number 22, Javi Simons.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Number 8.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Has a go! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Substitution in progress.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change. Ajax grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And that's an excellent interception. Bruno Fernandes. Chance here to counter.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! It's a great ball. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. That was a gift. He's having a hit! And that's past the post.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Coming on the field is number 6.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Griezmann. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Substitution for Ajax. Number 20, Mbappe.
Bruno Fernandes.
Number 17, De Bruyne. Coming on the field.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Well read.
Vinicius Junior.
Danger is averted.
Number 23.
Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. Barella. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Bruno Fernandes! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe concedes a free kick for that.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ajax clearly now in lead preservation mode. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Van Bouten calmly anticipates. He's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Serginho.
Oh, they could break here. Mbappe.
Davids makes the interception. And it's Messi.
Now it's Lewandowski.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Ribéry goes pulsing down that left-hand side.
And he was quick to react.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Upamecano cuts it out. Endrick completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Neymar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ribéry.
Messi. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted.
Still goalless. Saka hurtling down that right flank. Is there any support? He might not need it. De Ligt gets good distance on it.
Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Messi.
Mbappe. Very nicely done.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Good spot, he's seen the run.
Messi.
Terrific header!
Hernandez gets it clear. Endrick.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Ruben Dias. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Hernandez
Gets rid without sophistication.
York.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's shifting through the gears here.
It's a goal kick.
Ruben Neves. Hernandez spots it and intercepts.
Lewandowski.
Now it's Mbappe. Just too much on that. Serginho. Ribéry. York. Great, real chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Endrick actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
And now the breakaway.
Ruben Neves. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
Big header!
Ribéry. Ruben Neves does well to get it back. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Saka. Saka unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. York. Messi. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Saka. Lewandowski. He's had a hit! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. So the first half brought no goals. And he's cut it out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Indonesia clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Ruben Dias, tidy with his distribution. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Messi. Lewandowski. Great chance! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Manchester United grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
The attendance for this
Davids.
match was 71,649.
And that's and the shot! It's in! And they're back in front!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Indonesia go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar out to the right. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
No way through. Now it's Messi. And here's Lewandowski. Gently done. And here's Saka. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Guardiola. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Some really good ball movement. Neymar. Now it's Lewandowski. Tries a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number
Tunisia
10.
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Number 8. Ribery.
Well, it's good stuff.
Number
This is better.
99.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Number 13.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Matthias de Ligt. Coming on the field. Number 7.
And the shots!
Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe
Number
was totally
9.
aware of how that
Mbappe.
chance could have impacted on the game, and
Number
that should have gone in.
Mohamed Salah. Number 95. Alessandro
Now this
Bastoni.
could be a chance. Saka.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Guardiola. Short changes him with that pass.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Yep, it's a corner. Indonesia have their second corner now. Indonesia with another corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neymar! And that's a real chance missed.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, easy pickings there. Davids.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Saka, who does have an assist to his name.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
No, that's been intercepted. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be
Hefty
5
challenge,
minutes
but
added time.
fair enough. Bellingham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Saka, and that could set him on his way. Real chance here. And that is expertly dealt with. Whatever he had. Mbappe! And he's managed to get rid.
Substitution in progress.
Desperate defending required here. Neuer, will they claim to that? And it's Lewandowski. Neymar. And here's hits one! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence up.
And that will be it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot.
Chers spectateurs,
Without a doubt,
nous
it is the
souhaitons
week's
la bienvenue
most
pour ce
eagerly
match.
awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Not the most accurate pass.
Now it's Ribery. Fiddles it through.
Look at the space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho. Backward it goes. Tries a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi.
Good read, needed to be.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Strong running down that left flank.
The fullback is in acres of space here.
That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
And we have our very first corner. Can he put it away? He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Now it's Kane. Oh, that was vital.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Ribery.
He's there to get rid. Palmer, and he was quick to react. Messi, great, and Messi! York! It's a goal! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw.
Oh, he's Messi!
And it's hoisted clear.
No, that's been intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Palmer.
Kane. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Indonesia have the chance to go the other way. Danielson.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
York. He's onside.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Danielson, bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Hernandez. Shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And they can counter here. Conte. Palmer. No luck with that. dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Back into the middle. Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception.
Foden.
Davids wins the duel this time. He could be in here, and he's away. He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lima. No, that's not going to find its target. Davids! And he's gone looking for safety. Kane. Danielson. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Messi.
Temps additionnel.
And he's intervened well there.
Foden.
Davids. York. Oh, great ball! Oh, taken with style! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the ref...
And the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Indonesia go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head.
Foden.
Lima gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Serginho. That is good strength.
Foden.
Kane.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now that's well seen too.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Danielson gets into some space. Foden! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Foden.
Indonesia needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hendrick going about things with real menace. Lima picks it up out wide. Header! I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Early
stages of the second half, and still 2 between them.
832.
Foden. Foden.
Danielson. He's found a way past. Oh, that's well spotted.
Changement. Le numéro 20. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 22.
No, no way through there.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, he's been caught. There's the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Pinches it off him. And it's Messi. Bernardo Silva. Messi. That is a great ball. Haaland. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Cristiano Ronaldo. Palmer.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Saka proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Showing great feet there. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Changement. Le numéro 7.
So their fourth quarter of the game.
À leur place, le numéro 44. Le numéro 59.
And he's gone back with it.
Has a go!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, played right into his path. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That has been cut short. Bernardo Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe. Passes short and sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Messi. Hits one! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
This is threatening.
Decent hit! No mistake! Two ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Indonesia take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's pretty much...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is outstanding! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And surely that settles it.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Haaland! And more and more and more. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is a sight to behold here, as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison.
We have already started here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Hoisted in. It's a pretty loose pass. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules.
Oh, what has happened here? Ribéry heads it! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ribéry is flagged offside. Oh, good-looking ball.
Bellingham. Odegaard. Osimhen.
Oh, smashing header!
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, they've got it again. That's a lovely, neat pass. Great hit!
Barcelona have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Serginho.
That's good vision.
So it is still 0-0. It's a good ball played into space. Ball played through for the wide man.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
And he's only too happy to take that back.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
That is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! First blood drawn. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. York. Messi. Lima. He is starved of space and time. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out.
Indonesia are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best.
York! He scored! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he cuts out the supply. Pinches it off him.
York.
And he's been shifted off it. York is fouled. Van Bouten. Serginho. Indonesia with the corner, there first. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's beautifully weighted. There's no flag. And they're quick to get it back. And that's gone loose. Hernandez. And he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Odegaard. Bellingham.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hernandez. Osimhen. And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, this looks sharp. He's beaten the last. Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Indonesia really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
He's got two. He's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Bellingham. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
There's the hit! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish.
In with a header! And he hits the net! Two up and threatening to pull clear!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's a really well-measured ball. Davids! Great chance! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's shifting through the gears here. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Such good technique.
York has got himself a free kick. Serginho. And here's Ribéry.
That's good play from him.
He's found a way through. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bellingham. Messi. He can run onto that. Now it's Laimer. Now it's... And a shot! Serginho. That is good strength. Bellingham. And the counter is on. Delicate chip through. Neatly clipped into space.
Hernandez spots it and intercepts. Bellingham. The ball has bounced loose now. It's up! He scores! Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal 7, Messi. El dorsal 4 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, Neymar. El dorsal 21.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Puyol. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Odegaard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a little off target. Koundé, he won't be happy with that one. And it's Salah. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Mbappe! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
He'll try from distance. Well, that is one way to stop him. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Over to the left. Pass is just off target.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Puyol calmly anticipates. Neymar. Odegaard. Ribéry going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Osimhen. He's got to be in here. Van Balten did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He is through here. Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. Osimhen. He's had a shot! And that's off target. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar. And claimed it back swiftly. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Neymar. Quality ball. And time is up. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Indonesia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.